Remember that one episode of Family Feud South Africa? Steve Harvey posed the question, name a reason why you'd light a candle. The contestant hit that buzzer quick, fast, in a hurry and said, load shedding. The audience went wild. Steve looked puzzled. Load shedding as the answer was marked as correct, and before long the concept of load shedding was explained to Steve. He wasn't impressed. In fact, he went on what you would call a power to the people kind of rant, like literal power to the people, and he said the following words.
I'm here in South Africa to stop load shedding.
To which my response is, okay. Load shedding has been our reality here in Africa for far too long. And in this video, I'll share some tips and tricks that will help you to stay productive during load shedding, particularly if you're a content creator, voiceover artist, or podcaster. This video is for you. Today's video is brought to you in part because of our partnership with our good friends at Turnkey Music, who stock a wide variety of gear that you can use to stay productive during load shedding, until such a time that either the powers that be or Steve Harvey brings it all to an end for us. The first thing that I must mention is that if you are setting up a home studio, my recommendation is that you get yourself either a laptop or a Macbook, a machine that you can use as a battery-powered device to minimize disruption once load shedding starts. The one thing though that you should consider before settling on a purchase is that fan noise, that noisy hum that usually starts to get louder and louder the more your computer works, attributed to high RAM usage and the like. The problem obviously for podcasters or voice artists is that fan noise might end up in your recorded audio, and trust me, you don't want that. The new M1 MacBooks from Apple I find do a great job in terms of quietness. But if you have a PC equivalent in mind, I'm curious to know, so share that information in the comments with us. So your power goes out. Let's start by exploring some simple solutions, then we can build things right up. The Apogee mic is a simple solution. This is my old Apogee mic that I've owned for many years and it served me well, as you can see. Simply plug the mic into your iOS device and using software like Twisted Wave, you're good to go. Just make sure of a couple of things. One, that you're in a good acoustically treated space. And two, because it's a very plosive sensitive microphone, make sure that you exercise good microphone technique or you have a pop shield. And thirdly, don't hold it in your hand as you record because the contact between the microphone and your hand will cause noise that may land up in your recorded audio. If you're looking for other devices that you can plug into your phone, Turnkey Multimedia has a range of devices under the brand name iRig, which do a great job. I've used the iRig PhD before. It's a digital microphone interface for iPhone, iPad, Mac, and PC to connect to my condenser microphones for TikTok and such, and it works so well. The iRig Pro Quattro is great for field recordings, or if you're recording a podcast, you can connect up to 4 microphones, so it's perfect for a host and 3 podcast guests. It can be powered by 4 AA batteries or a USB power bank, or when power comes back, you can plug the power cord into the wall. It's PC and Mac compatible and iOS and Android compatible. A device that's similar in terms of function is the Sound Devices Mix Pre 3. Let me tell you, the preamps on this thing are so good. This has 3 mic inputs and it can also be powered using a power bank with a USB-C connector, or a power supply cable, or 4 AA batteries. It has an SD card slot, so you'd be recording onto the SD card, then editing after the fact on a laptop. The Evo range of devices from Audient are brilliant. I own the Evo 4, which you're looking at right now. This device paired with a laptop will allow you to run something like a podcast setup with 2 guests or record 2 voiceover artists. As long as your laptop is charged, you're sorted because the interface is USB powered, and with a USB-C cable, you're also able to connect it to an iPad. There are other devices that you can consider that do a similar job, like the PreSonus AudioBox Go. It's budgeted very nicely, so if you're starting out, it's perfect. It has 2 mic inputs and it can record in 24-bit audio at up to 96 kHz, and it's compact in size, so you can carry it easily. Also compact is the Revelator IO44, which can be used as a mobile interface, so you can set it up with your phone or a computer. It has one XLR mic connector, so you can use it with one mic. Now, if you want to go really compact, there's this small, tiny looking cute device. What you're looking at right now is the iRig Micast HD, which is great for doing interviews. I've not used it for voiceovers, but a lot of people will use it to enhance the audio on their phone. So when you're doing, for example, a streaming event or a conference call or interviewing somebody, it's perfect for that. Also, a well-loved device, especially in the voiceover community, is this here, the Scarlet Solo from Focusrite. This one I've used a lot for on-the-go recordings. It will allow you to connect to one microphone, but they have variations which will allow you to connect more than one microphone. It's USB powered, so you don't need it to be plugged into the wall in order for it to work. This next one might surprise you, the Rodecaster Pro 2. We used it recently for a podcast episode that we recorded at a coffee shop in Cape Town. We powered it with a power bank. In our case, it was the Mophie Power Station USB-C XXL. My disclaimer here is that I take no responsibility if you attempt to do this and it messes with your precious Rodecaster Pro 2. All I'm saying is that it worked for me. And if you're curious to find out how it sounded, check out episode 31 of Key Africans Unlocked on your favorite podcast platform. As you can see, the list is long, so contact your sales consultant to find out what device would work for you and your budget. Two more mentions that are more on the higher end of the budget spectrum: the Apogee Duet 3. It's a beast and you won't regret making that purchase if you can, and the Apollo Solo from Universal Audio. Let's wrap up this video by considering some bigger moves and some bigger steps that you could take in order to stay productive during load shedding. Number one is you can purchase a small UPS or an inverter, or if you really must, a petrol or a diesel generator. All have their pros and cons, but the problem with that diesel generator particularly is that you might end up with a recording that sounds like you have a tractor in the background. So those are my thoughts and my recommendations on how you can stay productive during load shedding. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and until the next video, stay in the light. Stay in the light. It's a load shedding video. Chillu.